All right. Hey, good evening. It is week 2. We have the swordsman, druid, Amazon, magician. Um, just starting on day 8 here. So, we have the swordsman here. Flip everybody over. In this ledges tile, we got the octopus. We got a bunch of bats. The pool and the cairn, the statue. People are mostly getting out of dodge. The swordsman, though, is going to stay one more day. He has the cairns found, and he's going to loot as best he can. The druid is going to get out of dodge. The druid is tired and needs to get out and rest. Um, the Amazon is affected by the wither curse, so she's trying to book it to the order right up here. And the magician, he's resting and getting some spell chits back, color chits back before he continues on. So I think it's going to be a quiet-ish day 8, but let's take a look, and let's take a look at our monster roll. Ooh, 6 more bats, even more bats. Swordsman goes first, trying to. Yes, and he should go first. So he's going to go first. He hides twice. He succeeds. Bam. So there he is. And he's going to search 2 times. These are 2 loot rolls in the cairn. He has fatigue each search, so he will. What do you get? A 5. You got a 5, right? Yeah, 5. He will draw the 5th card. The Alchemist's Mixture. Sort of lame, but whatever. And he has fatigue. He will fatigue his slowest movement there. And 1 more loot, which he'll have to fatigue 1 last time. It's the 5th treasure again out of the cairn. 7 league boots. Well, that's pretty cool for him. He can now carry tremendous crap around. And he gets an extra move, and he can open the crypts and the vault. He will fatigue one of these fight L2s to pull this fight L3 back. And unfortunately, what's going to happen, though, is he's going to get jumped by all the bats. All of them. Every single bat. Every single bat. So he's stuck there. But he is done. And then we have the Amazon, Druid, and Magician. The Amazon is going to hide and do a double move. Let's roll for her. She does hide and then double moves here. Let's pop the Borderlands. We get Bones, so we get some Trolls maybe, and the Lost City, which is 3, by the way. No one cares, but it is 3. Oops. And that's sort of interesting because, I mean, that puts both of those guys right on top of us. We got a Flutter, we got a Roar, we got a Slither, another Slither, and a Vault. Ooh, Skippy. Well, okay, it's a little bit of a gang tackle in 3 there, but not much else. And nothing appears. That Flutter would pop bats, but all the bats are out. So we got nothing. Does anybody want to? I should look at that real quick. I don't think anybody's actually checking anything as far as cards. So she is done. The druid is getting out of dodge. 1, 2. And then the druid rests twice because they have indeed expended lots of chits. So we'll draw some chits back. That's a type 8. Nothing there. The magician is also going to. Magician will hide, then rest, and then flip that. And again, I don't think anything appears at the campfire on a 6. And magician is hid. That's it. That's day 8. We're gonna now head into day 9. So let's write a good day 9. Well, first thing, the swordsman is going to run on the clearing. So there you go. So he will run out of the clearing. You can do that. No one's on your sheet. You're allowed to bolt out of the clearing. So he's going to move. And the reason he does that is so he can move into 2 without necessarily having to hide first. There's a lot of bats there. Then he'll move into 3. Yeah, I think he'll move into ruins 3, move ruins 3, and then hide. So he is done. Oh, and he gets an extra move. Oh, nice. Nice. Good question, sir. I do think he wants to rest also, but I think he'll go to ruins 5 though next. So hide, move ruins 5. And then we'll worry about what he does later. So the swordsman gets out of dodge. Um the druid still really needs to rest. So I mean he could do 4 rests and not even not even blink. Um the Amazon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now she is not super buds with the order. But that doesn't, it's unlikely they'll attack her. 1, 2, 3. But she is just gonna go to Dark Valley. No. Yeah, she's just gonna go to Dark Valley 2 and hide once. So 1, 2, 3, 4 with a hide. Not even. She doesn't even need a hide at that point. So she's gonna book it. She's gonna go all the way. She's gonna make 5 moves to the move chapel, and then she'll worry about everything else tomorrow. She's got to make a move there. He's got a day 9. We got a day 9 there. A lot of resting and moving. The magician is actually ready to roll. What the hell does the magician need to get done? He needs to slay a spider. Oh, and he's going to turn in ancient scrolls. Ancient scrolls doesn't interest him. Armor is just as bad, by the way. Um, armor is just as bad since he's not going to ever find a piece of armor in that sense. So, not ideal. But I don't think that it behooves us to. Don't think we should just stick around though. I think we got to get some stuff moving. So there's not a lot of great places to go. We would definitely want to 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get into the cursed valley. We could get into. We would want to ultimately get to the deep woods, maybe in the mountain. So I think that's where we're heading as the magician. So 1, 2. Do we have ruins 1 to 5? We do not. So 2 moves. Two move 1, 2. 2 searches, maybe. Although, does he need to be hidden? Probably. Hide, 2 moves, and a search. An alert, hide, 2 moves, and a search. And an alert. That's his extra alert, of course. Oops. Hide, 2 moves, search, an extra alert. He is done. I think we have a rather uneventful day 9 here. Let's get a monster roll out. It is bats again. Okay. So there's only bats in one darn place, so pretty easy going. The swordsman will go. He goes 1, 2, 3. He's gonna hide. He does. He moves into 5. Nothing appears. All the bats are out. So he is done. The druid is resting up. I think we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 asterisks back. He's good. The Amazon bolts it to the chapel. The magician hides, moves to ruins 1. He does hide. He does move to ruins 1. He's going to search for this path here. He finds it. So that's cool on him. And then he's going to use his alert phase to alert a chit. It won't matter. He'll do transform generally. But that's it. And nothing's going to happen because all the bats are stuck right there. So with the caveat that the Amazon has to roll against a neutral. She gets a no deal. No one is angry at her. They're not going to kill her. Her wither curse is broken. So she is unwithered. So that is cool. I think she's going to activate that potion tomorrow. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's going to get 1, 2, 3. She's going to get a number of chits back, and she will actually take that risk just to get that done. She's got to get moving. So okay, what do we got here? So this is day 10. What does the swordsman need to do? The swordsman I mean, he doesn't have anything like amazing right now to do. He has to find more treasure, of course. He's got to get wounded and then unwounded. He does have an extra move, so that's cool. 1, 2. I think the swordsman. Let's move. I'll move the swordsman. Move, and then extra move into the cavern. Cavern 1. We're just gonna move into Cavern 1. I know that's a bear move, but we do know that most of the fast thing is out. So we're gonna pop up here and see what's in there, just to see literally what the hell's going on. The druid is mostly rested. Um, Mostly rested. Damsel in distress not the most fun for him, but I think we get 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna move up 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna move, 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 and he's gonna move, move, move to here. 1, 2, 3. He will hide. There are a bunch of people there for sure, and I think he's okay for now. She's stuck. She's got to rest all day. And the magician just found this thing. He's going to go 1, 2, and I don't love one. I don't love him making crazy moves yet. I don't think that he's in that position. 1, 2. So it looks like the cursed valley 4 for him. So hide, hide, move, move, valley 4, extra alert. So not super exciting for him. He's going to run out of those rogues in a heartbeat, and not have gotten much done, which is too bad. But no one else has done a ton either, so 5 spiders and imps. Okay. Swordsman goes first. 1, 2, and then his extra move 3, and he just flips his stuff. So smoke and patter 5. Patter, I think, draws a spider. In the mountains, not in the caves. Okay, well, it looks like nothing then. So quiet, done. Uh, Amazon, she pops the potion. She's going to rest for 8 asterisks. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And then she's going to pull back 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 asterisks rested. We should look to see if anybody shows up. Nope, large campfire, small campfire. So she is done. The druid moves 3 times and hides. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really need to hide. He pops these down. I don't know if he hides or not. He rolled a single die. He does. And then the magician goes 1, 2, and then is sort of stuck there. And he hides twice, but again, it barely matters. It would only matter in a PvP setting at this point since he's in a valley. Oh, he fails once. He succeeds once. And that's it. So the cavern is a dead end for the swords. Um, the magician could. The druid, by the way, is gonna cast. So he will cast. He's gonna cast Torchbearer. So that gives him a torch. That night, so he gets an extra action in the caves, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Move, move, extra move to the miner. And that's his extra move in caves. The swordsman, I think he's going to get to deep woods too. So he's going to move, move, move deep woods too. and he assumes he can run from most anything. That's actually the big worry. Them, you can, I mean, you can even look, right? You can say, well, nothing's a two. The octopus is the big deal. So he can go one, two, three. He can move with impunity a little bit. Uh, as long as you don't plan to fight a bunch of stuff. Oh, the Amazon does have to roll again at the order that night. So again, she succeeds in not getting her butt kicked by the order. So let's figure. So okay, so the Amazon's actually back in the darn game. So let's figure out what that means for her. She has two paths found for Navigator. She could find another one and score. She can also do Secret of the High Pass and score. The High Pass is right here. So what we're going to do is she's going to hide and move into High Pass 6. So she's going to move right up in there and just go. And she's going to hide twice just because she can. And this is an extra move. So she is done. This goes to the shaman. So it's out. So she is done with her move. This is going to be a quiet week, so I do apologize. Now the magician, we have to figure out what he's doing. So he's sort of the wacky card right now. Like he really wants to, almost find something to kill if he could. Um, his gift exchange, so he would love to find a treasure. Statue's not a bad place for him ultimately for learning stuff. It's just crappy because of all the bad guys right now. The Borderlands sort of sucks. The Deep Woods would be better. Um, Mountain would be okay. But we have to make that call. 1, 2. Do you yeah, that naked move doesn't feel good. Let's hide and get into Borderlands 5. Hide, move BL5, extra alert. And that'll be a transform, of course. So okay, I think that's our written move there. Let's roll a die. It's a 2, so serpents and demons. Okay. Swordsman's going first. 1, 2, 3. He just pops in. He gets bones, and the layer in 3 is pretty cool by his reckoning. He is done. And next is the druid, Amazon, and magician. So the druid, who is cast, can go 1, 2, 3, and he's right there. And the shrine is in 4, so the shrine's right on top of him. And he's going to turn those down because he does not want to face the demon. So he is done. And now we have the Amazon who hides and then moves into the high pass. She hides twice, actually. She does succeed. She moves into the high pass and flips Dank and Horde in 6. So she's going to get a little bit of a mess there. So I think Dank is first to pull there. And it is caves, right? I'm pretty sure it's caves. Yep, it is caves. Oops, we screwed that up. Let's grab both of those. And it's on top of her. The magician is going to hide once and meander into there. And that is going to, he does hide, by the way. So that's probably good because he's going to pull Slither. And that's going to draw the Tremendous Serpent onto him. So we've got the Tremendous Serpent. We have two Heavy Serpents here. I mean, the Amazon wants to be there for sure, but let's see what we think about those Heavy Serpents. We can't guarantee a hit ever. They are heavy and armored. So the best she can do is medium damage without a better weapon. So I don't think that's a good scene for her. That does feel like a bad scene. Having said that, she might stay there and go the other direction. I think she's going to stay. She's not going to run out of the cave yet. The magician, who is actually hidden there, I think the magician is interested in fighting this dude. So remember, no one's on his sheet right now, or he's on no one's sheet. The magician, who has, of course, alerted a transform, can cast a transform on this guy. So he's going to do that on the first round. He casts transform. Doesn't put anybody on the sheet, though, but he casts transform first round. 5, it is a squirrel now. So that was round 1. We transformed him to a squirrel. Now everybody gets deployed onto the squirrel sheet. He's the target. He's a dude. He's a dude. It doesn't really matter what side he plays his horse on now at this point. He'll play it on that side. Even the magician gets in on this, and he's going to stab here. So this is round 2, though. If you don't kill it now, it's going to suck, because combat will end in the round. So we do need a little bit of luck here. Not a ton of luck. We do have... Oop. Nope, nothing. Hold on. So where does the squirrel go? Squirrel stays there, and flips or not flips. Now let's roll for everybody. So this is this guy, swordsman. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So 1, 2 is up here. So we don't even need to roll the rest of these guys, but we will. The red will be the bottom one. They both go here. Does he flip? No. Does he? Do they? Oops. Okay. The bash car doesn't flip. Swordsman doesn't flip. He connects with him and kills him. So that's cool. Another kill for the magician and his boys. That is 7 points on the scoreboard. Magician actually is the only one racking up kills here. Doesn't do much. Doesn't have any. That wasn't his intent, but he at least got the kill, can stay there, and so on. I think the Amazon's going to stay in the clearing, but not do anything. I don't know that anyone else. Oh, let's see. The miner, you must meet. Okay, got it. So he has to do. So on day 12, he's going to do 3 search phases because that's going to give him. If he searches, he finds the mother lode. Now, that's the wrong character. This is the swordsman here. So what is the swordsman going to do? I think the swordsman's task is pretty obvious. The swordsman is going to head to the lair. So swordsman hides, moves to the lair. He's going to search twice. And actually, he's going to use an extra move to get to the lair and search 3 times. The druid, who still has the torch, is going to search, and extra search. The Amazon is going to immediately move to 3, high pass 3. And the question really comes down to, can she run? She cannot flee from these serpents. And she can't kill him either. So that is something to note. She's going to move to high pass 3. And I do think she will hide. And there you go. Is that it? It's 12, day 12, day 12. The magician does need a day 12. Well, honestly, I mean, he wouldn't mind. He wouldn't mind the shrine, although it's not, super ideal, but he wouldn't mind the lair either. He's going to move into 6. 1, 2. He's going to move BL6 and be done. So, okay, let's get a monster roll here. It is day 12. Again, sort of quiet week. Not a lot of scoring. It is 2 again. Serpents and demons again. So let's see how that goes. Swordsman goes first. He moves right up there. He's going to hide, of course, in the meantime. Oops, 2 dice would be nice. He rolls 2 dice. He does hide. And he's going to get 3 searches. 3 locates for the lair. This is locate 1. Oh, almost. A lot of things, but that's 1. This is his second. New, not a find. And the third doesn't find Jack. Nothing appears, though, because no serpents, no demons. Amazon is up. The Amazon moves here. And she does hide. She succeeds. Unfortunately, these guys they follow her. It's a little annoying. Okay. The druid is going to execute 3 searches. If he can locate something, he will. Nope, that's 1. He will strike the mother lode or help the miner mine effectively. 2, he fails. 3, he's going to succeed this time. I can get. Yes, he does. He gets a double 1, so he succeeds. So now let's see what the card says. He has to roll on a chart here, and a 1, and he gets all kinds of cool stuff. Although he actually can't. The funny part, I don't know that he can carry. If he gets a 1, he gets like a jeweled axe or something. Yeah, he's looking maybe for money. So let's roll these dice and see what the heck happens. Let's get a nice, cool 2. What the hell does he find with 2? Oh, it is a dwarven crown. The dwarven crown is heavy head armor with only lightweight. So that's, I mean, interesting. Uh, where do I get one of those? I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go to here. We're going to go to the golden helmet. We're going to clone it, and we're going to give one of those to our buddy the druid. And it is heavy, but what we have to remember is it only actually has a light weight. Uh, uh, he is not worn down by this thing at all. And that's what the druid finds. But more importantly, um, score 1 VP, learn all passages in the cave. So he does that. So the the druid also scores. So this is a big reward. He scores also, and he gets to pass, uh, knock off the 2 cave passages. No cash, but he does get a nice little score there. And oh, he scored deep diver too, so we need to make sure we count that on the scoreboard. It's on his sheet, but it's not on his scoreboard. Um, and I think that leaves us with the magician. The magician's gonna pop right there, and he does get slithers, but I think the slithers are all done. I think he is not drawing anymore. I think the serpents are there, and the other one is dead. So that is it. He is done. And I'm pretty sure everybody's done. We did not cross off the layer as the swordsman. The druid marked off the miner. The Amazon got chased by snakes, and the magician just made his way slowly up through the cave complex of the Borderlands. He could really use to rest and get his chits back, but that is just not today. The Amazon has to make a quick call as to what to do. She's going to run out of the clearing and end up there, in between clearings, and let those serpents go there. Um, and she's getting sort of janked around by those guys there. So he's going to hide, search 3 times, and try to find the lair. The druid is feeling pretty good about his chances there. He is going soldier remains. So he cleared miner. He has soldier remains in slither. She is the Amazon's dying to pop the high pass, so she's going to move the high pass 6, and she is going to. Uh, I'm gonna say she's got to hide again. She can't. She cannot take a. She can't take these guys unless they flip, in which case she can take them, or she can flee effectively. The magician is sort of running out of time here. He's gonna move into Deep Woods 1. Move, Deep Woods 1. Of course, every time really he should extra alert, but it doesn't not gonna do him as much good this time. Has to hide. The druid, though, can sort of pick what he does, and the druid is laden with treasure, all kinds of stuff going on. Um, he could pop damsel in distress, I suppose. Although I think it's an event. Yeah, it's an event, so anyone could get it. So I think maybe he just doesn't want to do that. And he still has an extra phase. Now, Soldier Remains are only a boon. It's not even a quest card. So it's not like he's gonna get he gets a weapon, effectively. Which many of them he can't carry or wield. I don't like his cards right now, if I'm to be quite honest. And the shrine is 1 in 5 spells, so he doesn't want any of those. What's he looking for? He could use the bash cars, 1, 2, 3, to appear. Then he would run out of his torch. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna head back to the ruins. So extra move, move, ruins, and we're gonna go back. We don't need all this fighting paraphernalia, but we could sell it for a ton of cash, and that'll be good. So let's roll a die here. 6. We got bats again. That's actually good for our heroes in the sense that it's super unlikely, right? There's no bats anywhere. So he's the swordsman hides. He succeeds. He tries to locate 3 times and he fails once. He fails twice. Come on. He succeeds the 3rd time. So he will find the lair and he is done. The magician will go next, followed by the druid. The magician's gonna pop. That's it. That's what he does. Nothing appears because there's no bats left. He goes 1, 2, 3. Nothing appears. There's no bats left. The Amazon moves here, and then she hides, and she does. Maybe, just maybe, she can search for this thing. So let's do one more day, right? It is the 14th. Now there's gray magic in every clearing. I think we're gonna hide and search again, and we're gonna loot a couple times. The druid, he's gonna head 2. He's gonna he's gonna what? Move and move to the large campfire, and then he's gonna rest and rest. And he could really use. He could use some magic too, like some color. There's gray in every clearing today. So I think the Amazon, she's gonna hide and search, and she needs to find hidden passages there. And if she can do that, she can pop the secret of the high pass, as well as navigator. And I think the magician's gonna bear move into the lair. Move. Well, since running's sort of not an option, he's going to hide, rest, rest. He's gonna do that. He's gonna spell X and spell. Or you know what? Maybe he doesn't need to rest, right? I mean, although you could roll bats and get bats, which would suck a little bit. So yeah, he's fine. He will hide. So whenever the monster roll is here, we're going to regenerate those creatures. It's 4, so it's giants and trolls. Now none of those have been killed, and none of those are on the board. So, you know. Um, the swordsman is first because he wants to loot all the stuff. He is going to hide once, and he fails. And now he's going to loot that lair 3 times. So first shot is a 6. He gets the 6th treasure in the pile. Ointment of Bite. Weapon hits even unties. That's his first loot roll. This is his second loot roll, is a 4 in the lair. Cloven hoof, add 1. Wah wah. It's bound to come up sooner or later, that cloven hoof. Third loot roll, and he has to add 1 to this. 5. He pulls the 5th treasure. Hook of Mist, which is an extra hide phase. So very nice. So he's going to get an extra move and an extra hide. And does anything pop? It might. Oh, bones. I think bones might do it. Bones M does. So the swordsman pulls a giant onto him. And now it is the druid, the magician, and so the druid heads back to here. He's then going to rest. So this is fatigued. I think he's going to rest these 2. And he is done for the day. Does anyone appear at the large campfire? They do. The Lancers appear at the large campfire. I don't know how the druid feels about the Lancers. Probably terrible. Just guessing. No, order. He's friendly with Lancers. Perfect. That is awesome. That's a good draw for the druid. The magician, I think, played it carefully. He hid once, rested once, spell X'd, and spell. So he's going to hide once. He does. Rest once to get the purple back, and then he's going to flip it, even though he can't cast yet. But no one shows up. This is already drawn today onto the other guy. And so then the Amazon, she's going to hide once. And she fails. And then she searches, and she's so going to succeed on this. No, she doesn't. She gets a locate roll, though. And so she's going to locate the horde, which is sort of cool for her. She doesn't need to do it, but she does do it. And, I mean, that is the second week. So a little dull, if I am to be perfectly honest with you. That was not the most exciting. So let's check our scores real quick. So what we see here is a swordsman. Oops, let's close these scores. Swordsman has a couple great treasures, so he is scoring high on the great treasures. No money yet, but certainly going to have some. And he scored a single card. So if we take a quick look, we should see 1 card, 2 great treasures. He has 3 points. Excellent. The druid has scored 2 points in cards and is not yet there, but he's going to get some cash very soon. So we should expect to see him pull out, because I might sell. I mean, this treasure is great. It's not even the golden helmet. It's better than the golden helmet because it's essentially light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this here, and I'm going to shrink it. I'm going to put it. Can I get it on there? I don't know. So hopefully that'll remind me that that's light, or it won't, but whatever. Oh, I see. We also, because it's a clone, I don't get it exactly. So the question is, like, I could sell all this battle regalia, right? This elusive cloak, really the shoes of stealth. So I could make a quick 29 bucks, 30, 32 bucks. I would keep the phantom glass. That could be useful. But 32 quick bucks, done. And if I wanted to, I could sell this for 30 bucks. So there you go. So he's coming up on two more points probably. Our Amazon, she's hurting a little bit. She has no points. If you remember, she literally spent the majority of the week with the Wither Curse, or a lot of the week with Wither Curse, and then she ran from the snakes 2 times. However, she does have Secret of the High Pass and Navigator. She's going to pop both of those here in the next couple days, which is going to give her 2 points at least. So that's and finally the Magician, who is leading the pack, but I'm a little bummed at his performance this week. He didn't actually get much done. He is winning the prowess battle, but he needs to, and maybe he'll get up here and find something, and maybe he'll grab the shaman actually, and then take him back to the house. He doesn't really like the soldiers, so the house isn't a great ask for him. That's the guard. He didn't care about the guard. I think he's neutral with the guard. Yeah, he didn't care about the guard. So we could always do that as well. In which case, the shaman will like him, and he will get a victory point real quick. He could still use to find a spider, so maybe he's looking up in here, and he really could use the gift exchange, but he hasn't found anything yet. So let's see how that goes. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll get next week started here shortly. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.